let's do this.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the words out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, it was simpler time. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon.
I bet my life you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Da, 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 da.
Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes don't last it long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama told me before you leave,
If there's only one thing you remember from me,
child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the
excuse me. My life, you'll be dancing on the moon. You'll be dancing on the moon. Oh.
child, when you're out on your
On a million miles from home,
feeling
the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
I'll bet
My life on the lines, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. Ooh, okay.
Whenever your heart is broken,
I don't ever need that floating.
I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your harder temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, da doo doo doo. The song is a bop. Temptation, yeah. On your own. Ba da 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 dum ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Aw. Yeah. Ba ba da 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 dun dum. Da 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 dun da dun da dun. Alright, I'm already tired of this song. Oh, it's already over. Okay, so it doesn't matter anyway. Ba da da. There we go.
Yeah. Unknown brain.
You know, people might hate on NCS for what they do, because you know it is like I get a lot of people use it in like really crappy videos, and I'm suspect of doing that as well. But like some of the songs they have are just straight up bangers, and you can't even deny that. And this is one of those songs.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no.
You did me dirty the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. We do this. Alright. Dun dum ba da dum da 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 dum ba da bum dum ba da 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 dum da 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 da. Gotta say goodbye. I will die on the hill that this song is unironically better than a lot of the top 10s. Now I gotta say goodbye. Well, hello there.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me.
You said you were about to die, guess the car was on E.
But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me a day. You'll realize
The grass is greener on the other side. You did me dirty the last time, but now I gotta say goodbye. Ba-da-dum. I need more storage down here, I think. The removal of this amount of blocks requires quite a bit of storage. Doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-bum. Dum ba-da-da-da-dum. Also need more rockets.
so now I gotta say goodbye.
Aww. Okay, I think I need to take a trip. I think I need to take a trip back to my main base and grab a crap ton of gunpowder. And imagine a utopia. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. So I want a bit of rockets, and these are the last 27 I have over here. So I need gunpowder, I need some paper, and then I think it's kind of it. Yeah, what are you doing over here, dummy? I can actually use some more food as well, so I think I'll grab some of that. I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head. Start to I should probably grab the food first. Nah, actually I'll be fine. Okay, this song gets a little... Yeah. Let's put on some unknown brain. What did I say I needed? Rockets. Right. Can I make this? No, not even close. Yoink. And I want some slime as well. What the hell is this album intro? Hopefully they're all still alive. Yeah, they look good. Look good. Shit's too complicated. God damn it! How many times am I gonna come down to this stupid farm and find a minecart stuck on the track? I absolutely despise everything. And I don't have a fishing rod down here. Oh! How is it stuck? How is it every single time I come down here, another minecart is stuck? This is absolutely infuriating. God damn it. So faceless. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even have enough string to make that. Dun, dun, dun. Do I need more wood down here? Dun, 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 dun.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the wind and rain. I turned nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions. Cause I do what I gotta do and I know. Can't nobody do it like me. All they do is judge me for who I might be. Maybe if they took some time to pick my mind.
That's not a lot of slime.
I see.
Where's my ender chest?
But I guess I gotta face it. I'm so tired of being faceless.
It might be up here. My mind. I gotta get a better way to come up here. Where's my ender chest? So faceless. Dum bum ba da 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 da. I'm so smooth. Okay.
So faceless.
Need 2 more pieces. That's night.
All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby, I don't have a need. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your
Yeah,
side.
words. I knew the lyrics.
Whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never die. I will whenever you need someone, babe.
Welcome to the jungle of love. Ba-da-dum. I need. What did I need? Laser arcs. Ender chest, right?
Jungle of love.
Actually, yeah, no, that's a better idea.
We're in the jungle of love.
I don't have. Dude, these are so rare now. These diamond orbs. I'm glad I have some from before the update.
Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever.
Eventually, I'll make an obsidian farm, but not today.
Escape from 1,000 fires. I'm gonna miss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss you. I will never die. Call me whenever you need someone, babe.
I'm in the jungle of love. Okay, so right now, I need. Yeah, okay. Do 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 do. Jungle of love. I wanted. What did I want
I remember
besides
the days,
food?
always at the same place, the same people every
Well, I need
day.
food, so I'll just do that.
I will
Never forget
this
Spackle Cadet
standing in
front
front
of the way. You.
We were both
Yeah, yeah,
in
that's.
school.
I knew that.
I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was falling for you. You keep drawing me in the night.
Hey.
But even so, yeah, I need you.
You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday.
Feels so bittersweet. Knowing I can leave. You taste like
Like,
candy.
I wonder if I need
You
more.
are the Sunday. I can feel the beat on my heart.
Cause you taste like candy. Whee! Oh, that's right. I really need to extend this platform. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do it right now. I have the pigment sounds way too loud! Wow, there's no gold in here. Okay. Yeah, never mind then.
The next day you were gone, but you couldn't move on. And looking back, I still want you.
You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday.
Feel so
bittersweet. Not when I get in.
You taste like candy.
Eat you on a Sunday.
I can feel the beat on my heart.
Cause it tastes. Aww, I failed. Oh! Don't mind me. Just passing by. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. Kind of a weird lyric.
Eat you on a Sunday. Feel so bittersweet.
Knowing I can have you. There's a kitty.
Taste
Hello.
like candy.
Hello.
Eat you on a Sunday.
Hi.
Can
What did I?
feel the beat
I feel like
on
I'm
my
forgetting
heart.
something.
You don't know what goes on behind these eyes. You don't know the loneliness hidden inside. You don't know I wanna eat you up alive. Come and get to know me, my type of wild. I'm the kind that spins you and hangs you dry. Well, I'm already on to
Chests.
another
Need
side.
chests.
If you gave me your whole life, I would still have room for more. Cause I've got that appetite. Baby, I never feel whole. Though you might get me through the night, but it will never be enough. It will never be enough.
Cause I'm a black hole, I'm a black hole for your love. Dun 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 dun. You know, if you think about it, this song is really just about like a really slutty chick. Which is a little messed up, but the song sounds good, so who cares? Unless I'm reading too into the lyrics. I don't think it's that much of a stretch though. You know what? That part. That reminds me of a song, but I can't place it. It was like a really popular song, like 2016. Maybe by Ariana Grande? Can't place it. I'm a black hole for your love. I still have room for more. Maybe it's about a vampire actually. Through the night. Never be enough. Cause I'm a black hole for your love. Reminds me of Castlevania. That show was so good. Now I don't generally like animes, but that was a really good anime. I think mostly just because it's a western. It's from a western studio, so it's more tailored towards like English speaking audiences, since the original animation is and dubbing, like the original animation and voice acting is in English, so it looks much better to the eye, but like other than that though, I think the art style just looks better.
I would still have room for more, cause I've got that appetite. Baby, I never feel low. You might get me through.
I need to add some more blocks here.
But it won't be enough. It will never be enough.
I'm a black hole for your love. Okay, let's go. Need 4 more blocks, and then whatever saplings I got. I'm a black hole for your love. Where's all my dirt? There you are. Do I have any saplings? Does not look to be that way. I need what, 16? Yeah, 16 saplings. Ooh. I totally missed. Okay. Me, you adore. Does fortune increase your chances? I can't actually remember. Well, I feel like fortune increases your chance of getting a sapling. Yeah, it works. I just cannot leave that sapling there. I'm physically incapable of doing that. Okay. And I just remembered, I think I need quite a bit. I think I need quite a bit of these leaves for a future project, so I probably should have been collecting them. Can I make this jump? Oh. Well, I failed like literally every aspect of it, so probably not. Does deep slate have the same breaking properties? Yeah, it does. So deep slate bricks break about as well as deep slate itself. Whee! Okay. Sweet. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I would like to actually be able to find a slime chunk in this perimeter I'm gonna dig. The corner getting weighed. Oh, sad. That should be enough. I gotta set up more beacons down here. How goes you do 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 do. Ah! That's upsetting. I wanted to have these switched. Because I want to be mining the deep slate with not silk touch, because in order to craft deep slate bricks, you actually need cobbled deep slate instead of normal deep slate, which is kind of annoying, but I also got to be placing slabs. Fucking stay with me. Oh wait, hit? I do that. I don't like this. I don't want to listen to this one. Okay, wait. We are. Is this? No, no. Was it this one? Yeah, that was it. We're on Dancing on the Moon. Let's go. This is also one of my favorite songs. Like legitimately, okay. So not technically. I have a lot of favorite songs because my taste in music, you know, it's not as most people's taste in music. I don't have a one-time all favorite song because there's just too many good songs out there. But this is definitely a song that is on the list. This is a good song. Slip away in the simpler times. Mama told me before I already listened to this song, didn't I? There's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, weight of the world on your shoulder. Child, don't forget who you are, don't leave your head or your heart. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting out Jesus, sorry. I'm cutting out the bottom of the ocean monument in order to create my storage system and just like have non-spawnable spaces underneath it. Because the way I hate the way I say because. I'm always like because, or because, and I hate it. I don't know why. It just every time I say it, because. The reason for eliminating, the reason I'm basically cutting out the perimeter of the ocean monument below the ocean monument is the way, oh god damn it, the way that,
My compass was wrong, and I'm still on my
oh my god, I mined the whole thing with Silk Touch again, ah, Jesus, the reason that I'm farming, or I'm cutting out the bottom of the ocean, the ocean temple, which is now the Guardian farm, is Guardians actually have, how to explain this? It's not the Guardian properties. So the Guardian farm right now is, I gotta turn this down a little bit. The Guardian farm right now is actually kind of slow. So I can still use it, and there's a pretty continuous stream of Guardians, but as compared to a really top tier endgame Guardian farm or like an Enderman farm, it seems really slow. And the reason for that is just spawn conditions. So Guardians can only, I don't like the way I say can, I always like I'm always like can spawn, it's like kun, I'm saying kun instead of can. It's can, C-A-N, can spawn. Sorry. The reason, I gotta stop saying as well. The reason Guardians, and then I realized if I don't say and I'm just thinking on a word, I like elongate it. So I was like the reason, because I didn't want to say Ooh. What was I saying? Oh, Guardian spawning conditions, right. So, Guardians can only spawn in Ocean Monument bounding boxes. So the Ocean Monument is like a 58 by 58 by something bounding box. So it's basically where the Ocean Monument is. Guardians can spawn from there up to sea level, up to the height of sea level. So when you eliminate Beverly fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. What was I saying? So when the way Guardian farms work is you circle the monument with sand, right? You either circle it or square it, like square it. You clear all the water, and I should not turn to that. So the way Guardian farms work is you basically make a perimeter around the Guardian farm, and you dry it completely. Now you would think, because Guardians can only spawn inside the bounding box of the Ocean Monument in water, that once you clear out all the water in the bounding box of the Ocean Monument, the farm would be 100% set to go. The hell? It was a rail sound, but there's no rails around. But unfortunately, okay, I'm mining with the right pickaxe. Unfortunately, there is this very annoying property with Guardian farms that has to do with mob spawning. So, when I was building this farm, in my mind, once you have all the Guardian farm basically cut out, dried out, you're chilling, right? But unfortunately, that is not the case. So there's this thing. So mob spawning in Minecraft, basically it works kind of like an if and then. I think it was if and then structure. I don't know. I only did a little bit of Python, but basically the game's coding will check for a spawnable area inside the radius of the player. So the player, if the middle of my screen is the player, in a 128 block radius around the player in every direction, X, Y, and Z, mobs can spawn. So within that sort of, was it 256 by 256 diameter circle, the game will pretty, like, every 3 ticks, so basically every 3 seconds, I think a tick is. It might be a little bit quicker, but every 3 ticks of a Minecraft world, because Minecraft, the random tick speed for a Minecraft world is set to 3 by default, it will try to spawn mobs. Now, the way this works, and the reason I'm explaining it, is the game will check for a mob spawn, and if it finds a spawnable spot, it will attempt to spawn a mob there. Oh my god, my nose. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. So, if I'm sitting at the killing area of my guardian farm, in fact, I'm going to, because I like explaining this property because it makes me feel smart, I'm actually gonna like go there and just explain it a little bit more because it makes me feel smart. Even though, no, even though I'm not, but it makes me feel smart. So, and actually, I can explain this property pretty well. So, uh, this is my guardian farm. In fact, I can explain this property a little bit better going into the creative version of the world. And the only reason I swear to God, I explain every time I stream Minecraft, I explain this again and again. And the only reason I do that is because I really like explaining it because it makes me feel smart because I understand it. Okay, so this is actually my guardian farm. This is an exact replica of the world. I literally once I finished clearing out the water, this is just the creative copy of the world basically. So, in fact, I'm gonna show off how much better this farm. That is so loud. Okay, I'm gonna show exactly how much better this farm is when you actually have a perimeter, so I can explain this concept a little bit better. Okay, so once that lava flows, I'll show off how quick the farm is. But basically, this is where you stand to kill guardians. This is where you stand to kill guardians. Oh yeah, and squid. And bats. And bats. Lava must not be finished. Right there. So in that spot. So basically, if the player is right there in a 128 by 128 radius around that specific 2-block area is where mobs can spawn. So what I have done in this creative world is made what is called a perimeter, and basically it is removing every single spawnable space in that area. And to be fair, it's actually not perfectly done because there's blocks in here for the base and there's some borders, but this is essentially what I am trying to do. So in my actual world right now, what I am doing is cutting out this chunk from here all the way all the way to over here. I am currently breaking it and replacing it with stone brick, and eventually I'll go all the way up. So anyway, you can see that the speed of this farm. Why is there a flaming? Why are they on fire? Oh, I made it out of wood. No, no, I made it out of wood and I poured lava down here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? No, this entire storage system is made out of wood. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Ah, that could have been very, very, very bad. Well, it is pretty bad, but it could have been worse. Is it still burning? Okay, because this entire storage system is actually made out of wood. That's really bad that I would set it alight like that. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to rebuild this portion. I don't remember how I did it beforehand, which is really annoying. This is why you don't build out of wood. I hate wood. No, I don't hate wood. Wood is actually really pretty in this game. Spruce wood is really pretty, but I think it was like this. No, I think it was that, and then it was this, and then this. I think that's good enough. Anyway, what I was trying to get at is when I start hitting mobs here, you can see that it doesn't really slow down. So I'm killing them. You know, it's no longer backed up. But as soon as I kill them, more have already dropped down. So I get a continuous stream of guardians. Way easier to demonstrate like this. So I'm going to try and clear it out like this. There you go. So I cleared out, and then when you have them dropping in, you can see that it's just a straight up continuous, like there's not a single pause when guardians will fall and die. So that is how quick a guardian farm should work if you have a perimeter, which is why I'm building it like that. And you can actually see how quickly it works here. So as soon as the guardians fall, it clears up the spawning space. There's a dolphin in there. That's really sad. Well, guardians should have spawned. What's going on? What happened? Am I too high? Okay, yeah, I was a little too high. I have to be a little bit farther away for it to work. Because when you're down there, it works. You can't just stand right here. But they'll fall right, and then they'll die down here, and then unfortunately some of them still survive, which is kind of annoying. Die, please. But it's basically, again, you can see I'm trying to clear it out, and this is at the spot where they're supposed to fall and die. But when you have so many, they sometimes fall on each other and then don't die. Or if you have one that luckily just doesn't take in barely enough fall damage, it'll survive. Which is really annoying. I could lower it by 1 block, but I think it would be really problematic to do that. So you can see how fast the farm is, and the reason for that is there is no other, well, okay, other than this storage system, because glow squids are the worst thing in the world. In a what was I was doing? I was trying to explain the concept of a player radius. That's right. Where's paint? I'm gonna open paint. Okay, can you see it? There we go. So if this right here is the player, pencil size. If this is the player in a 128 block radius around him or her, it is, I don't like that, in a 128 radius in all directions. This is spawnable spaces right here. In every single direction. So, as I said beforehand, guardians actually can only spawn within the bounding box of the monument, which is basically, if this is a ocean temple, then these are the pillars. Guardians can only spawn from here to here. This is sea level, like right here. This is sea level. Guardians can only spawn in this specific area, and they can only spawn in water. So my thinking was, if you eliminate all the water in this area, then you will have an incredible farm. Unfortunately, nothing in life is easy. And it doesn't... Man, my screen is so dirty. Jesus. It doesn't work like that. Oh my god, what is that? I hope that's just spit. I also hope it's not spit, but it'd be better to be spit than anything else. Oh my god. What's that dark spot? That's sugar? That's disgusting. I don't even touch my screen. Anyway, so if you as the player is somewhere right here, you now have to create an area, not just having this cleared out, but everything here being cleared out. So the reason that's really annoying is from that spot, this... What? Okay, Squid. So, from where I was standing to kill Guardians, this is a 128 radius, basically. Not perfectly, because I made it a square, because I like squares more than circles in this game. Circle would be a little bit less area to work with, but I used commands for this, so it's a lot easier to do straight lines. This is essentially a completely spawn-proofed perimeter for a Guardian farm. So when I'm standing down in there, at that spot, nothing in the world can spawn except for these, uh, except for in this farm. Yeah, that's interesting. So the reason this is really annoying, really annoying to build this farm, is that's a huge area to break. If you want to break it by hand, it's not impossible, but you're not going to be able to do that in a small amount of time. But the really annoying reason is you can't break it all by hand, or you can't use a world eater because half of it is ocean. So a world eater is a giant TNT flying machine duper, which will when you set it up destroy blocks in an area basically. But TNT can't explode water. The only way you can remove mass quantities of water is by draining. And the way you drain is you place sand and then you place sponge. Because sponge can only dry up so much. And it takes a ridiculous amount of time. Even more ridiculous for a 128 radius out there. I have more ridicule, or it's not. I have more incredulity. Hold on. Oh wait, I gotta close that. It's all ocean. So the reason you cannot, and I tried this, you cannot just mine all the blocks underneath this and keep all the water there or like place glass because water can spawn squids and fish and drowned and dolphins, which create entities, which increase the mob cap, reducing guardian spawns. So, in order to make this farm more efficient, because as you saw the farm in the creative version as compared to this one, let me just break, murder, and death. There is a significant, maybe not significant, but there is definite shortage of mobs, right? There's significant amounts of time where there are not guardians falling into the farm. Now it's not terrible. I can sit here and I can still get good amounts of levels and I can still repair my tools pretty well because it is the only spot they can spawn, so they're spawning decently. They're not spawn. It is not like the most inefficient spawner ever, but you can see in a portion like this, it takes a while for it to spawn. But guardians do drop good experience, like really good experience, so you can repair stuff fairly easily. And obviously the option is there to just be AFK around the spot while they're spawning in, so you can get a bit of a backlog. But that's annoying, and I don't want to deal with that. So I want to make it more efficient. And the way you make it more efficient is by digging out the entirety of the world. Now, I'm digging out the portion underneath this by hand because I need a lot of deep slate. I need quite a bit of deep slate, and there's no easy way to destroy all the blocks here, like in this area, without destroying the monument itself, which I need. So I'm doing it by hand, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the other, 128 by 128. Like I don't know, I don't even know the size. I have no idea what I'm going to do because it's really hard to deal with. Do I have another copy of this world? I do. So there is actually another option you can do, which I'm going to do. So this is the farm right here. Right? Yeah. This is the farm in an older version of the world slash, well, not older version. So this is the temple. It does look a little different. That's just because uh I reset world chunks to get more spawns. So over here is would be ice, but it's just ocean because of old world generation. Anyway, so there is another option for what I can do with the area, and that's just do what's called cave lighting and sea lighting. So this is the area I'm digging out now. What I can do is 128 blocks from here, so where am I? F3, 648, 7, minus 7, minus 770, so at about minus 900, right? That's about, so about right here. About right here, this is how far away from the farm I need to light up all the caves. So, like from this spot, I have to light up all these caves, and then all the way to where I dig out the perimeter underneath the farm. I have to spawn proof it. So the two ways to spawn proof are get rid of every single block, or light it up slash put non-spawnable blocks like carpet or half slabs. And that's a lot of work, because not only do you have to do 128 blocks in that direction, it's 120 blocks in this direction. I just realized, no way. Wait a minute. What? Okay, never mind. This is a different thing. That doesn't mean anything. Um, where was I? Where's the farm? 120 in that direction, 120 in that direction, right? And then what you have to do is also light up the seafloor with usually sea lanterns is the best thing. You could use sea pickles, but I think sea lanterns are easier. That will stop drown from spawning. Unfortunately, in 1.18, they actually changed mob generation. So hostile mobs can only spawn in light levels of 0 or lower. So you see right here it's 0. So the only problem with that is is neutral mobs will spawn just as frequently. So you can reduce the amount of drown spawning in the ocean, so you don't get like those. Where did he go? There. So you won't get as many drowned, but there's no way to stop the squid and tropical fish from spawning because their spawns aren't blocked by light. So you will have the problem of squids and tropical fish and dolphins taking up the mob cap. And the only way to stop that from happening is removing the water. Oh, look, the head's see-through. That's cool. Whoa. That's actually really cool. You can remove the water with your head in spectator mode. That's really cool. Why can you do that? What? That's really cool. Wow. Okay. Can you do it this way? You can. Okay. Oh, hey, look, a bot. Demeter. We got a Demeter bot. You know, I liked Demeter. I thought she was cool. But that's just because I read Percy Jackson and she was barely in it. Anyway, so that is the dilemma of this farm. So, the dilemma being, I can either full commit and take up years of my life for a small increase in mob spawns, or I can take possibly even longer and then not get as much spawns, which is really annoying. Should I block this person? Oh, that's cool. There we go. Bot account. There we go. There we go. Anyway, where am I going? So that's what I'm doing right now, basically. Fucked up, running like a burden. And that is what I have to do. I do actually have plans for what I want to do with the area that I dig out. So originally my plan was to take all the caves and do this really cool idea. I gotta open up paint again. So this is my plan for the base. If this is the seafloor, I do not like using that color. It's too dark or too bright. Okay, wait, hold up. There we go. So if this is sort of like the seafloor, and then this is my base, my plan was to do something like this. This is just the world. Take every block. Okay, wait. So take every block in here. Pretend this is all stone, right? Take all this. Wait, actually. Pretend this is no. Pretend this is all stone. My plan was to take all the stone in this area and mine it out completely, except for caves. So if these are caves, it's very rough approximation of caves. Amazing caves, I know. So if these are all the caves, my plan still is to just get rid of all the air. So everything here, this is what it would be. The white would be air, just straight up nothing. And then I would have caves, and then I would have like the seafloor replaced by glass, so you can see through it. And then it would be like this. Wait, no. It would be something like this. So this was the original plan for the base, because there would be walls right here. This would be water. And that, right? But unfortunately, this water has to be removed. I have to remove all the water. And I don't really want to do that, because I think having water here and like surrounded by glass, or just having like doing something like this would look really cool, because this would be glass, and then you just see kind of down into the void. Well, not the void, like to bedrock. Would look really, really cool. But having the water reduces the spawns, which is really annoying. So I have no idea what my plan is to remedy that. But I'll think of something. As far as I know, you cannot create... There's no way to stop like fish from spawning in water anyway. Even if you create... Because unfortunately with glow squids, I've tried this. Placing trapdoors in a water source won't stop them from spawning. And I'm also not placing trapdoors in every single block of water in the ocean, because that is probably a sign of like something being wrong with you if you want to do that, because that would be one of the most unfun things you could possibly do in this game, I think. But then again, my other option would be to remove all the water. So I can either keep it, deal with having crappy rates, or not deal with it. Wait, sorry, is to deal with it and have crappy rates, or not deal with it and cost me my entire mental sanity just to get rid of an ocean of water. And if you've ever seen like an ocean monument base before, generally like the accepted, like what most people will do is create a glass perimeter around it. And that usually looks pretty cool. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know if removing, I said I tested it, but I completely lied. I don't know if keeping water will actually decrease spawns that much, so it might not be that problem. So I'll go with the original design now that I think about it, and see how much of a problem it makes. Because hopefully it's not too much of a problem, but I think it's going to be a lot of a problem. I think it's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay. Dance with me, babe, and let me know it's like a life. Anyways, but unfortunately, that is a long amount of preparation away from being able to do that. Whew. So like I said, my plan was to take all like caves. Well, okay, so my plan wasn't to keep the caves. My plan was to create my own caves. But with 1.18 being a thing, there's a lot of cool caves out there that I'd actually like to keep. Like a lot better caves than what I could make. So just destroying all the cave, I think the easier thing to do would be to keep the caves. In terms of like effort, but the easier thing creatively would be to destroy the caves and make your own thing. So it's like, do I want to do more work? Do I want to do more? Damn it! Do I want to do more hard work, or do I want to do more like creative work? And the answer is I don't want to do any of the work. I just want like the image in my head to be finished. But fortunately, it's not how this game works. But it'd be really nice if it did. Dance with me. Fuck, I'm using the wrong pickaxe again. Dance with me, baby, as you give me a break. Dance with me and let the world fucking die. Da da die. Okay. Wait, this is actually a good question. Okay, never mind. That's unfortunate. Okay. Anyway. So this just gets to be like again, it's kind of cold actually. I get to have this very long, boring process of breaking blocks underneath this place. But actually, okay, so here's the annoying thing. This would have been way easier to do pre 1.18 and 1.17 because obviously Minecraft world height got changed a bit, so you get minus 60 blocks underneath your world to play with, and an extra like 100 something blocks in the sky to work with, which is why I wanted to do this specific base design, because I have so much more space to play around with. It's gonna be really cool because the build is gonna be really big and it's gonna be really sick, but also it's just gonna be that much more work that I did not think about. And the other fuck, I did it again! How stupid can I be? Oh! I'm supposed to be using this pickaxe. Okay. This is just, I hate myself. Maybe I should just move that. That would probably be a really smart move. So not only is it more blocks I have to break to get the... I hate the way I say two. I say like two, like ta. I say like ta, t, instead of two. In order to get the I don't like the way I speak. I hate the way I speak. In order to get the right, see right there. In order to, it's like in order to instead of ta, two, ta. In order to, yeah, I said it again. Jesus. In order to, whatever. In order to get the desired result, I have to break a lot more blocks, but I also have to deal with Deep Slate. So Deep Slate has the unfortunate property of having really high break resistance, which in layman's terms means I can't break it as quick as I would break stone with a normal pickaxe because the resistance is higher, which also unfortunately means even with haste 2 equipped, you cannot instant mine Deep Slate, which makes it absolutely unfun to mine. Because when you have instant mining is kind of fun because you just go meow and everything breaks instantly. But Deep Slate is just a son of a gun because it's just say like just you know, with Instamind, you just need to click a little bit more to break. And that extra, like, 75.75 seconds to break it will equate to actual hours that I need to. You know, I just realized the reason I say "ta" or instead of "to" completely depends on if there is like a word preceding what I'm saying. So that's actually kind of interesting. So I watched a video a little bit ago of a native Japanese speaker trying to speak in an American accent, and like, you know, they were doing it right, and they had like the traditional Japanese accent, which I don't want to try to replicate it because I can't really, but their teacher was giving them pointers on how to just basically not mispronounce, but like grammatically mispronounce words, and they went from sounding like a native Japanese speaker to an American speaker like with an accent straight up. It was kind of wild, like how easy it was for them to replicate the accent. The reason I want to keep these in the actual ore form is I like the look of Deep Slate ore. It looks really cool. But also, I have an iron farm and a way I can get iron and redstone basically infinitely, and you can't get redstone or iron ore in any other way. So if you ever want to use it, then you can't really. Also, diamond ore got changed recently, where deep slate diamond ore is really common, but normal diamond ore is really hard to get. So I kind of want to just like keep them as mementos. I don't know why. Scarcity is like, it's like if you're ever playing, I don't know if this is a thing, but I play this gacha game called MLB 9 Innings, and it's basically a gacha game based around baseball. And the way it works is players will occasionally, like, you know, some people retire. So recently, the Padres pitcher, more famously known for being a Cubs pitcher, who was also a Phillies pitcher. I think he was a Red at one point. Jake Arrieta, after 15 seasons, I think 13, 15 seasons in the MLB, is retiring. So he retired already. So what happens is if Jake Arrieta is going to be removed from the player pool. So basically, you can't ever get a copy of his card ever again in the game. So if you already have his card, you get to keep it, and it becomes really rare. So recently, I'm a Giants fan, so I was building a Giants deck. Last year, in case you guys don't know this, a very prominent baseball player named Buster Posey retired. So Buster Posey was, and still kind of is, the face of the Giants franchise. Hey, Andrew, what are you talking? How are you doing? We are nerding. We're talking about. Well, I was talking about diamond scarcity, and then I went into a rant about gacha games. So anyway, Buster Posey was the face of the Giants franchise, but he retired, so his card was removed from the game because the reason they take the cards out is there's a thing called an NBPA, I think. Wait. BPA? A BPA? CBA. Wait, player. There's some kind of agreement that there's this agreement that players have with MLB, with Major League Baseball as like a union, the Players Union Agreement. PBA? I think. Wait, PUA. Players Association Agreement. PA. Collective Player. It's CPA. CBA. It's like Collective Player Agreement or something, which basically means if you're not a part of like the baseball union, MLB can't license your user image to market stuff. So if a player hasn't been a part of that collective agreement, MLB can't allow merchandise or any kind of promotional marketing of their image. So Buster Posey retired, and since he's no longer a part of the MLB, they can't legally license his image, so his card's removed. Where's I going with this? So, having a Buster Posey card is very rare now because you can't actually get it anymore. I'm out of stone. So that's what I meant with Diamond Ore. So because Diamond Ore now spawns more frequently at lower Y elevations, it is harder to get straight Diamond Ore than Deep Slate Diamond Ore, like this stuff. So if you have Diamond Ore from before the update, it's really, really rare now, which is why I like keeping ores of everything in Deep Slate, even for stuff as common as iron and redstone. What is this song? It's not bad. Kind of quiet though. What time is it? Let's see, 3019. Okay, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize this was such a good song. Da da. Anyway, so that's why I'm getting angry. The whole explanation of scarcity of product is why I'm getting angry that I'm mining ores with fortune instead of silk touch, basically. And the reason I'm getting mad I'm mining deep slate with silk touch instead of fortune is you can't build anything out of deep slate, out of straight deep slate. You need it to be cobbled to build stuff with, or to craft stuff with. So if I need the deep slate, I have to like break it again, and it's super annoying. If I was a richer man, I would like to actually make the floor out of glass, but stone will have to do. Alright, so now I think I want to do this. Break everything up here. It's gonna take a while. I want more room to work with. I think it takes longer if you're looking up, doesn't it? Alright, then we'll do that later, and I just want to finish off this area. Actually, I just had a really good idea. If I do this, I can run around and collect the ore beforehand so I don't accidentally break it. Genius. Yeah, this is big brain time.
I want you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me closer? I think that I'm obsessed with everything that you do. I'm waiting, trying to be patient. You look like a painting. It's so frustrating. I hate it, yeah. I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should erase it. I probably shouldn't say this. I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do. I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do. Call me a fan. I'm living. Give me your hand.
It's super rare is coal ore in deep slate. I don't even know if it's actually possible to get deep slate coal ore, because coal might not generate low enough for deep slate to actually spawn on it, because deep slate will only spawn basically where bedrock used to spawn or lower. So it might not be able to, you might not be able to get deep slate coal. If you can, I would assume that it's basically as rare as regular diamond is now. Oh, there. Am I not even close to done? Jesus. There we that should be everything with that. With him, the last thing that I can do. That's the last thing that I can do. Ow! I just smashed my finger into the side of my desk and now I'm gonna cry. You mean the seat you can't stand it? I get it. That's funny. Fucking phenomenon. Twitch.tv/JoshA. You know what I like about Twitch as compared to YouTube? When you have a Twitch account, even if you're not verified, like a verified content creator, you can have your Twitch handle be your channel name, so twitch.tv/JoshA333, right? But if you're on YouTube, your channel link will never be your channel name unless you are verified. So my YouTube is, I changed to JoshA333 to have like a consistency among my social media, just because I thought it would be interesting. Also, videos weren't showing up with my old name. But my channel name is like a long random string of numbers and crap. So the only way I can link, so like if you play, like if you're on your YouTube and you wanted to like, cause you know like a lot of people link Twitch accounts when you're like playing a game, like a lot of PvP games, and like after a match people go like, oh, twitch.tv/ Tyler1 or whatever, not Tyler1, doesn't do that. Twitch.tv/Dakar173, you know, like they spam their Twitch in order to gain more traction, right? Whether or not it actually works, because like anytime anyone puts a Twitch link in my games, I always check it out just because I want to see myself on camera and whatnot. But with YouTube, you can't do that. So like, my YouTube name, as I said, was JoshA333. I can't say like, oh, YouTube, www. or just youtube.com/JoshA333 because I'm not verified. So I can't have my own custom channel link, which is kind of annoying. Like it makes it, in theory, it would make it harder to grow. But to be fair, I don't think YouTube cares too much about their content creators. Like, okay, so I know Ludwig actually moved from Twitch to YouTube because specifically he said he felt like Twitch doesn't care enough about their content creators, but I really feel like YouTube doesn't do much of a better job for small content creators, you know? Like removing the dislike button, what does that do? First off, that does nothing. If you make videos on YouTube, you can see your dislikes no matter what. The only thing removing dislikes does is remove it from the general audience. You can't see how disliked a video is, which does nothing. So like, I think their reasoning behind removing the dislike button was to quote unquote protect small content creators from targeted attacks, but the dislikes will still be there, you know? Like, I need some new music. So if I, like, if I said something incredibly, if I said something that was perceived as, you know, like something that it can cancel me, right? Because people nowadays can get canceled for saying their opinion, which is stupid. But if I said something extremely controversial and a hate mob came after me, I would still, like, you know, receive all the all the bad comments, all the negative impact, well, not impact, negative, like, dislikes. But that is nothing. Like, realistically, if you're a small content creator, I think the term this is a term, you know, gets thrown around. No publicity is bad publicity, right? So if I said something really outrageous, right? Like if I said I think all Americans deserve the noose or something, and like, you know, it went trending, like it went viral for being negative. There, you still get attention, right? No publicity is bad publicity. No, any way you can gain traction is good. And I think there's like quite a few cases where saying like being a negative person actually worked out. So specifically in terms of like League of Legends content, because I play a lot of League. Tyler One obviously is the most famous League of Legends content creator. He's by far the largest, at least currently, I think. And he got most of his traction by straight up griefing games, right? He got permabanned from the game and eventually reformed and, you know, became a good person, right? But his start to fame was negativity. It was griefing, it was being toxic, and it was you know, breaking things, smashing things, raging, stuff like that. And now he's one of the most coveted and respected streamers for the game, which is interesting. And another thing I think of is, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but a couple years ago, I don't know how long ago actually, it might have been 2016, 2017, there was this teenage girl who appeared on Dr. Phil, and she was very, very ghetto and ratchet, and she was like arguing, like she was, I think, abusive with her, like she was like, her and her mother were like physically altercating, but I think she was like, I don't think her mom was actually like fighting. I think her mom was afraid of her, but she was like, somebody in the crowd was like yelling at her, and then she said, "Catch me outside, how about that?" in a very, very distinctive way. "Catch me outside, how about that?" Right? Very, very, very ratchet and ghetto and toxic and just all around bad person. But off the attention that she got from that phrase on Dr. Phil, she made a rap career, which is kind of astonishing if you think about it. And like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. So Logan Paul blew up obviously from his video about the when he filmed a dead body in Japan's suicide forest, right? And I think Logan Paul was already like a really big content creator at that time, but doing that got him so much attention. Even though it was negative attention, it allowed him to stay like relevant, right? And I think Jake Paul, I don't even remember what Jake Paul does, but basically just being like a generally immature person and getting in trouble kind of what his brand became after a while. But no publicity is bad publicity. So I don't know, not to say I think it's a good idea to go out and do stuff bad to create publicity. Like I'm not saying go on Twitter and like tweet death threats to, like, I don't know. I kind of want to say like the president, but then again, I feel like a lot of people I feel like a lot of people have feelings, like not so negative feelings about that anymore. Even though that would get you looked at by the NSA. Or not the NSA. Is it the NSA that takes care of that, or is the FBI? CIA maybe? Who knows? Who cares? Like I think just you have to be smart about it, right? So like the idea of cancel culture is kind of stupid because all you have to do is like not get canceled. So like you can do kind of whatever you want. Like you can basically do whatever you want. It's like unless you get busted for like a crime. So like I think somebody I never knew who this person was beforehand. Like I'd seen memes of him, but someone called EDP was allegedly messaging minors, you know? So as long as you don't get caught doing something like that, you can kind of just get away with whatever you want. So a lot of people get quote unquote canceled for things they say and will get like kind of bullied off of their platform. So like a lot of YouTubers would do that, would get like bullied off of YouTube. Like you know, they would get quote unquote canceled and then they would stop making YouTube videos, either permanently or for a while, you know, and like lose a lot of viewership. But like even if you're losing viewership, all you gotta do is not like address anything. So like you're gonna get death threats, you're gonna get hate comments, you're gonna get disliked, but like if you just ignore it, you kind of just weather the storm, you know, and then nothing bad happens other than maybe decreased viewership, which is kind of weird, right? And it depends on how big of an audience is trying to cancel you versus how big your audience is and whether or not you gain traction off of it. So like I think the good thing with I don't remember what the girl's name was, the Catch Me Outside girl, is if you're smart about it or someone around you is smart about it, you can turn that negative publicity into good publicity. Because a lot of people, like there's a lot of people in the world, right? There's a lot of people online. You know, there's a lot of people on the internet. And for the most part, there's a lot of things you can see on the internet, right? Like you know, you can scroll past, you can click past, you can like browse through stuff and just miss, you know, like hundreds, thousands of things in a week and just not pay attention to any of them. But like if it goes viral, even for a bad thing, that's gonna be seen by more people. So like let's take into perspective specifically my YouTube channel. So I average, whenever I make a video, 10 to 20 views per video, right? So that's like my audience, and for the most part it's mostly just my friends watching. But I know a video does well if it hits 30 plus. So anywhere from 30 to 100 is where I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good. Or sorry, anywhere from 30 to 50 is where I know my video is reaching outward, like outside of the general audience that it normally views. So like 30 to 50 is sort of like the video, like the view size that I would consider like more abnormal, but not like blowed up. So like a lot of people, like if you ever watch YouTubers videos, like when they're like going through their history, they're like, oh yeah, this one video blew up and I got like 1 million views or like 100,000 views or something like that. So what my definition of like a blown up video would be anything past 100 views. So I think I have like 5 or 6 videos that have reached over 100 views, and then one of them reached 1,000 views, and that was pretty cool. But unfortunately, the video that reached 1,000 views was from it's a one-off video about a game I don't play anymore. And the reason it hit 1,000 views is the community for the game is kind of dead. And so it's not really easy to find videos on the game, which is why it hit 1,000. And if you can, like, I tried to make another video on the game, but it's so boring and I don't wanna, like, doing it. Like, if you find your niche, like, I think what you gotta, if you want to try and blow up on the internet, you have to find your niche, right? So in a game like League, it's kind of harder to get noticed. One, because League players, people who play League and are fans of the game, are pretty generally toxic people, pretty hating people, right? But the other reason it might be hard is League is a really big game with a lot of fans, so it's hard to stand out in the category, right? So it's the same thing with Minecraft, right? So if you look up Minecraft on YouTube, you find like that one chick who does like weird things, like, oh, I became a werewolf in this daycare nursery and something, and then you see like 20 different videos like, oh, I survived X amount of days in Minecraft. Or you have the Dream Copycats with manhunts. So you have, if you look at Minecraft, you find speedrunning, manhunts, I survived this amount of days, which is just copying Luke the Notable because it was a good idea, right? But it's really hard to stand out in these categories, like these big games. So specifically because I make League of Legends content, and it's hard to attract an audience, mainly because my editing sucks. Like, the videos are just straight up boring. I can't deny that. I make them because I like watching them, but it's hard to like rake in a specific audience. So sometimes like I like watching League videos a lot, and I there's times when I'll go to look for specifically something like I'll look up, what have I looked up recently? Like Silas, like a specific build on Silas, or even just Silas in general. It's kind of hard to find specific stuff. So there's like, if you want to look up games of a champion, most of what you'll find is full gameplay from like challenger VODs, or full gameplay from people like Panzer Dragon just playing it for one off. Like, oh, I played Shyvana for 24 hours, and it's like a 30-minute video of. Actually, that's not a good example because at least that's editing. But like a lot of people, a lot of content creators like SRO. I used to watch a lot of SRO, but he's just very toxic person to watch. Like, you know, he'll be like, oh, this Jax build Unreal, blah blah blah. You take a look at the video, it's him playing like a ranked or normal game for 30 minutes, and that's it. So it's just generally boring content. It's really hard to find good content for specific champions. So like talent, let's take for example Yamakaze. Yamakaze was like, is definitely the most well-known Talon streamer, or Talon content creator, the original Talon content creator. And very recently, I think in the past couple months, hasn't been a year yet, he stopped making content completely because he went to Korea, and then he mental boomed, and then he stopped making content. He took a break off, and he went back to college, I'm pretty sure. What was I saying? So, like, if you ever want to watch a Talon video, you go to Yamakaze's channel, because he's a very good Talon, and his editor was very good, and, you know, like, they had good chemistry to make good videos, right? But if you want to watch Talon gameplay now, it's very hard to find anything other than, like, the crap that I mentioned. In fact, again, like, I'm gonna prove my point as well. Okay, hold on. If I open up a new window that has no cookies, let me just, can I add a scene? Browser capture. Okay, browser source. No, I don't want to do that. How do I just add display capture, I guess? Okay, so if I do this, right? So if I specifically go over here and I look up League of Legends, it does have my cookies. What? Let's try using Internet Explorer. That's a not Explorer. What is it called? What is it called now? Microsoft Edge? Yeah. Let me use this one because I don't think I've ever used this search engine in my life. You go, oh, maybe I have. What did I? No, I just had it in YouTube. Okay, so if you go, I'm not logged in, right? Why is it, dude? Why is it like lagging? Am I logged in? I am logged in. Okay, browse as guest. There we go. So if I go to YouTube now, if you go to YouTube and you specifically look up, I hate Bing so much. First off, the hell is this? This is very interesting to look at on YouTube. So, Disney, cringe, don't know, some kind of boxing thing, Sniper Wolf. I actually watched this video. This is pretty interesting. This video, funnily enough, actually, this video right here, the MLB Great Reflexive History, the thing they use for the thumbnail is a clip. And the clip is Evan Longoria, but funnily enough, this is actually a fake thing. So, this video was a marketing campaign from the Rays, because Longoria was like their young star for a while. He's on the Giants now. He's actually on the injured list. He's been on the Giants for 4 years now. But basically what happens is he's in an interview with this lady, right? And then the batter back here hits a foul ball, and then at the last second he turns and grabs it with his bare hand, but it's fake, unfortunately. What was I doing? Oh yeah, this is Alan Becker is insane. Oh, League, right? So if you just look up League of Legends, just straight up. So this is, I look up League of Legends like pretty constantly. because I like watching league stuff, and I hate it because obviously the first thing that comes up is the channel, like all the stuff, like all the official stuff, but the next possible things that come up usually suck. So you get this person, Potato Monster. So I watched his videos a little bit, but I hate it because it's very very clickbaity. It's very very clickbaity thumbnail and title. Other than that, it's just like compilation plays that people send in or that he takes, and it's whatever. And then obviously any leakers from the new champion, nothing new. Then you have the esports stuff, and then recently Broxa has been actually like shown up more, which is interesting. I actually have never watched his video. I bet it's pretty good, but I just don't care about Wukong. Then you have like, so you have Potato Monster who shows up, and then the full gameplay channels, and then this, like any of like the mobalytics or skill cap stuff that shows up, and like I used to watch it, but most of the stuff they put out is just absolute crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyway, this is what I meant by you don't get good league content. So you have the crap from like the skill cap stuff. Some of this stuff's good, but a lot of it I just hate. Then you have full gameplay, right? So this is from somebody named Infernal Shaco. This is just a full game, 33 minutes, and it even says full gameplay, right? Like it's completely unedited, full gameplay. Another Potato Monster video. Then you have Zwag, who just more clickbait title, and then straight up full gameplay. I wouldn't mind the clickbait titles if they actually like put effort into the video, you know? He spends like, 30 he spends like 10 minutes farming, and then he just plays the game normally and it gets 100k views. That's wild, right? And Potato Monster again. I've never watched this person before, so I don't know. And and then you can see stuff like old stuff shows up. People watch a year ago, a year ago. This probably is really funny. 2 years ago. This isn't even from a league content creator. This is a music producer. I've watched this. This is a music producer who reacts to league content quite a bit. And then he played league once. Then more official stuff. Then more of the clickbait. So here's the reason I hate it. If you look at like the preview, it's a replay, and I absolutely hate replays. And it's just like a compilation of that, blah blah, more of this, and then TFT, more of the cinematics, Manish Cap. This is probably full gameplay, I would assume, probably, because it's 32 minutes. Then you have the pro guide stuff. This stuff sucks, by the way. I hate pro guides. I don't like any of their stuff. I feel like they haven't made anything good in a while. Then you have all the official stuff, more leaks, and then you have Panzer Dragon, which is just look, oh, if rework's not actually broken, blah blah. I hate it. And then more Zwag with the. I hate Zwag. I never watch his content because like if you ever watched him, he's not that annoying, and gameplay is generally pretty interesting. But God, the thumbnails! I refuse to watch just because thumbnails. You have Rav actually. Rav makes really good content. If you're gonna watch League Creator, Rav is pretty good. And then Vars. I don't watch Vars more because the way he says Samira and Yon piss me off. And then pissed me off so much I stopped watching him. More of the more of this crap. And King Sticks is full gameplay. I've watched King Sticks. He's pretty decent. He doesn't like. It's pretty much the same like as any of the other people I've mentioned, but he specifically does jungle, which I liked watching. And look, see, but it's very little new stuff. And I can scroll down for oh god, I hate Nice. You can watch, see more pants, more of like the companies that do stuff. Tyler One. Funny thing, Tyler One doesn't even pay attention to his YouTube channel. He said that specifically. Like he doesn't do anything with it. He could make so much bank off of it if he did, but more. I'm pretty sure I've already seen this video scroll up before. More Potato Monster. This is in English, so I don't understand. But you'd see basically nothing interesting, right? Like you see videos dotted here and there, but nothing like that has heart and soul. This isn't even a league video. But like stuff that like league content creation is kind of dead because like look, I'm still scrolling and I'm still seeing absolute garbage. Like these things, like videos like this also. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I was gonna say videos like this don't even have League in the title, but this I might have been wrong about this one. I've never watched it. I don't like this person's face. I don't know why. It just annoys me. I don't. What is this? Another. I can't read that. But like, there's so little few things. So when I started getting into League, I watched two people. Well, I think I watched Yamakaze as well, but Yamakaze doesn't make videos anymore. What was this? How long ago was it? How long ago was it? 9 months ago. It's been almost a year. Unfortunate. Where was it? Where is it? Basically, he went to Korea. Right here. Goodbye, Ne. He went to Korea. He kind of got fisted around in Diamond, I think, and then he decided to go back to school and quit League and content creation. He quit streaming and League. Cringe. Well, not cringe. Unfortunate. And then if you look up, so this is who I used to watch. Content creator by the name of Bunny Fufu. So he used to have.
Guys, today we.
That's loud. Like really, really good content and stuff. Good content. He used to have like interesting. You can see, like, fun videos, and then recently he has completely fallen off. So I don't know. I don't want to show that. If you take a look at, how about this? Oh my God, ads! Cause I'm not on Opera. This is cringe. So he used to have this editor. His name was Leon, right? Oh no, this is a different one. He had two editors named Leon and Paya that I remember, but like, you watch it. This is a goddamn old video. Maybe this isn't the best video, but you can see like there's at least editing in there. If I recall, yeah, you see like it's not like it's maybe not the craziest editing in the world, but there is at least effort put into the video, And then if you take a look at a different video, I know I can think of one specifically. Where is it? Something like this. So there's effort, like there's an idea behind this, right? Is get a bunch of stacks on Cho'Gath and then use Shyvana so you're really big as a dragon. What the fuck? This is an ad? Even though it's like a planned video, like see there's effort put into the video, right? And it was really interesting and funny to watch, and that's what I watched. And then another person I used to watch, well I still watch him now, Professor Colley. So Professor Colley. If you take a look at his videos, so he's the basic clickbait YouTube thumbnails and shit, right? So I stopped I think I stopped watching him I think around his Katarina videos, because I don't know, it was the Katarina videos. I think I kind of stopped watching because games were he just wasn't fun with games and it sucked. And then like stuff like this, I think actually it was around here. The last video it was around this video I stopped watching actually, because it just became unfun and not interesting or original concepts that weren't fun to watch. And then you can see a couple of I watched this because those are always fun. I think it sucked though. And you can see like there's not like you can start seeing like full gameplays dotted around as well. And then recently I think this one where he pissed on something. Recently he ended up I think he got either a new editor or he started editing himself, and he was actually really interesting. Like he got really really good content. Like it became higher quality content, and I started watching him again. But it's just funny because if you look back at Bunny Fufu, his content has devolved, which is what I meant to show off. So if you take a look at almost every single video, not every single one, but a good majority of his videos are just completely unedited now, and they're not fun to watch. It's like anything that's like 20 minutes or older over is basically unedited, and it's not fun to watch like just somebody playing League the entire time, right? Like I get that. It's not fun to watch. I've never watched this one. But a lot of his like this is what I mean by his quality quality content died. And whereas sort by popularity. Still surprised 47,000 AP Vigard actually is more popular than a chick getting naked on a video game. That's surprising. But so like he used to do a lot of these things where you kind of push the limits. Stuff like 7,000 AD, 2,000 AP, 17. I don't know if 1,700 AD actually happened, but I've watched these videos and it actually happened with these ones. This one, yeah, zero. Like you did have 100% cooldown, but that was a bug as well. Like these things, 2,000 AP, 56,000 HP. Like he actually achieved these things, which is interesting. But now he just sucks. Like anything he puts in his title, he actually does though. It's like 6,082 AP, hit that. 100,000 AP on Veigar playing for 3 hours, yeah. But his stuff kind of devolved. I think he doesn't have an editor anymore.
Guys, today we have a
Whoa, what the hell? Awful. Ads suck. Cause he went off Facebook gaming to go back on Twitch, and he always remembered. Disguised Toast left Facebook gaming as well for Twitch. Maybe Twitch is just offering more bank nowadays. He still's a thumbnail artist, but I highly doubt he has an edit because he doesn't have any editor anymore. Because it's not edited. It's just him. You know, it's just boring gameplay. Skip 3 minutes in the video. 3 minutes to the video is a 1 assist and 27 farm. Boring. What the hell is this ad? What the fuck, right? I think you're marketing these to the wrong people. What the fuck? How is this? I feel like, you know, I find the ad interesting. But you have to wonder how many people who are actually buying this underwear would be like would feel interesting to watch, like would enjoy that ad as much as I did. He's back on Twitch, right? He is. When was the last time he streamed? Playing Senna and AP Tristana. Ugh, why? It's very loud. Why is this stream at 360? Oh no, it's just okay.
Farewell, expensive fitness.
I hate Twitch ads so much. You can't actually skip Twitch ads. Like you can, like with YouTube, you can have an ad blocker, but Twitch does not seem to work like that. Which is really annoying. 2 days ago. Is it interesting?
Damn.
Maybe not.
Damn.
He's just
know what?
boring to watch now, unfortunately.
We got the kill before.
Oh well. What was I going on about? I was going on about something. I don't even remember what I was talking. Oh, it was about like how it was about how leak content is dead. But that's the crazy thing is I'm not gonna show off my videos because I haven't made a video in forever, but I've made quite a bit of League videos, and like I feel like it's hard to put effort into stuff when you don't get the return. And I haven't made a video in a while, but that's mostly because I've been having storage problems. But like I don't know, it feels like there's this line by what was the guy's name? I think there's this rapper called Webby. He goes by Webby, and he has a line like, okay, I gotta find it out. Webby Rookie of the Year, I think it was called. Chris Webby, that's what it was. CD. Let's see. Okay, it wasn't Chris Webby songs. Maybe that'll help. It wasn't Rookie of the Year. Was it Raw Thoughts? Sell Your Soul. Sucks too much. Had to listen to my CD. Wait. My CDs. No, that's not it. That won't get it to me. Raw Thoughts? Long Way. I think it was Long Way. Chris Webby, Long Way. Lyrics. Oh god. Control F. CD. Oh yeah, but y'all suck so fucking bad. Gotta listen to my CD. That's kind of how I feel whenever I'm watch what videos people make. For the most part, like I no joke, like this isn't even like a flex or anything. There's been times where like it's kind of a late night. I just want to watch YouTube before sleeping, like 3 a.m. 4 a.m. because I have no concept of an actual sleep schedule, where I can't find any good content, so I watch my own videos. Part of that I think might be because I find stuff I've done more interesting than other people's experience half the time because not only did I play the game, I also went through the whole process of editing it, so it's more interesting to me. But like, there shouldn't be such a lack of interesting stuff to watch that it sucks that much, you know? I don't know. That's why I like making videos because I like watching them, and I don't know. So I haven't made a video in months, I think. And I think one of the problems I was running into is I was trying to up my video editing skills to the next level. It's kind of hard. So I kind of hit this problem like every now and then when I edit. Is I'll get really into editing and I'll try and make like a video every day, but then they kind of suck because like the way I work is like once I start editing a video I don't stop, and I started editing video at like at 8 p.m. and not finished till like 5 a.m. just because I suck at editing. It's like I'm not fast or anything, but I'll try to edit a video every day and then the quality will drop. Even though I have like these really good ideas, I can't put them into execution. And then when I go to, and then like I'll see that they're getting like really crappy, and then like take a bit off so that I can like gather the right inspiration, and then maybe make another video, and then I sort of hit that point where I don't edit for a long time. And then I'll like realize I haven't edited for a long time and then edit something again and it'll be really good. And then generally I think, why is my, oh, I turned master volume down. And then I'll get to the point where like I said, I'll get to the point where I haven't edited in a while. I'll come back and make a video and the shit's a banger, And like for the next, I'd say 2 weeks, every video I make is really good. And then I sort of hit that lull again, and it sort of repeats the process. So, like, I can say that as much as I want, but I really don't feel the like, I don't know how to make my next video that I make good. So, like, I want to make another video, and I want it to be good. I just don't know, I don't have an idea in mind, but now I really want to edit. I really want to edit now. I think something that I wanted to do before since the last video I made is I really wanted to work more with actually editing song audio, like adding in audio effects, because I've since I've made videos I've tried I found like, what is this one called? Violet Sky, right? Okay. I've gotten the hang of like doing some funky stuff with like actual edits that I like. I think I've settled on sort of a style that's both interesting but also simple enough that it's not like too ridiculous of edits, because I like edited videos, but I do think there is sort of like an over editing you can do, which is I'm not gonna pull it up again. I'm not gonna pull it up again, but Tobias Fate. So Tobias Fate has videos, and is since for the last couple months, his videos have been very, very heavily edited. And to be fair, they are entertaining, but on the negative side of the edits, it completely detracts from the game. So you want to find a good balance between showing off gameplay and just making an edit. And like, no discredit to his editors, like they are really, really good at editing, like really good. If you have any interest in like League content, you should look at it because it's really interesting. But I think personally, his editor's style of editing is too far left, I'll say. It's like, we'll say right is completely full unedited gameplay, and left is like full edits like Tobias Fate. So say like Swag is completely far right conservative for League content, and Tobias Fate is completely far left liberal design. It's like, I don't think so. I think I found sort of a style that I like, because editing a video isn't. I find editing pretty hard, because like there's a pretty big step. So obviously, first thing you have to do is acquire footage. You can either use footage from one game, like most of the videos I made would be videos from one game, but then I realized you can. So I think, okay, hold on. Let me go into a little bit of a side rail. So when I started making stuff, like when I started making videos, most of my videos were actually from one game. I would play one game and then make a video out of that one game. And then one of the last videos I made, I think called, oh god, what did I call it? My last video on Akali that I made, which was called, I gotta find it. I can't remember if it was the one I'm thinking of. My last video was called Our Bat Will Be Leg, and it was 3 minutes long. And so what I did was I had about 15 videos. What was I saying? So most of my videos I would make from one game, but my last video called Our Bat Will Be Leg was a compilation from about 15 or 16 different videos, where I took the absolute best game, like the absolute best stuff I could find, and put it into like a very heavily edited montage. And I think, so that's about as far left as I would go from the video. In fact, I think I'm gonna show it off. I'm kind of done with Minecraft for today, so I'm gonna switch the stream title really quick and do that. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I wanna do some. I don't know if I want to do some editing, but I do want to like take a look at some of my videos. So I'm gonna finish these last 2 rows of Deep Slate. I'm gonna finish these last 2 rows Deep Slate right here, and then I'll take a look at them. But anyway, so what I was talking about was, oh yeah, finding a happy mix between the videos. So the last video I did was very, very heavily edited. Like I think I went, like I know for a fact I went too far with it. This song's too loud. So what is that watch? Where's that watch? I cannot find it. That beeping sound you hear, it's a watch alarm, and it's been going off for like 2 years. I have no idea where it is. I cannot find that watch, and it's really annoying because I have no idea where the watch is. But it just, and okay, here's the thing, it doesn't go off every day, and it doesn't go off at the same time ever. It just randomly goes off, and it's not the batteries dying, or it's not like the watch dying, because it's been 2 years. And it's not an alarm because it's not consistent. There's no discernible pattern that it follows. I don't know. It's weird. I hope it's a watch and not like, I don't know what else it would be besides the watch. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about finding the right mix of content. Anyway, right. How was I starting the sentence? I can't recall. Change me. Pretty sure that's a Shrek song. With a change me. So I think for a fact, I'll show off exactly what I mean in a second. But with my last video, I went too far with my edits, and it's not like I over edited the video, but I found some kind of design I like. So I found something I liked where I use retime controls, which basically means for like a video, you can change the speed specifically for one spot and not the other spot. And I heavily abused that, and I took every single clip is edited down to fit one song. And I think I did it too much, because I found, I did that in a video prior to that, where I was like, oh, this certain part looks really good, so I'm gonna take that idea and run with it for the entire next video, basically. And I do that quite a bit, and I think what tends to happen is that's sort of like what I said is like when I'll take a break and then come back and my videos will be really good and then it'll devolve. It's sort of like that. So I'll come back and I'll do something that I think looks really, really good, and then I'll sort of like wear that edit out until it looks really bad, and then I'm just sick and tired of editing, and then I take a break. So I got this done. Yeah, I got that done. So I'm gonna pull up this. Okay, so if I go to my YouTube channel. Oh, James' channel. Let's take a look at James' channel. Any new video? No. Okay. Boring. My channel. So my latest League video was called Our Bat Will Be Leg. And I'll show you. I gotta turn my air on. It's hot. Sorry if this sounds really bad, but this is the last video I made. So let me turn it up. So specifically, I think with this clip you can kind of see the problem. So you can hear the music, right? It's like dun, dun. I'm trying to sync hits in the game with the song. And the reason I do this is actually the strategy you use when you're editing Valorant montages. What the hell? So I edited it like if you go to YouTube and you look up Valorant montage, or like any FPS. I wonder if Overwatch has any. No, these are all old. Overwatch is a dead game. That's why you use Valorant. So Valorant edit. If you look up that's not how you spell Valorant. And you look up this one.
One enemy.
So if you take a look at this
Just
video.
before the video.
Oh, nope.
Far, so
Right here. So you can see in that first intro sequence, when you have that sort of hit, I don't think it's a base hit. He has like the zoom up, zoom, like the speed up, speed down, which is really cool. And then you can this you don't have any like hits right now, but you can hear it building up.
One enemy.
Right there. And you can see those sort of like skips and beats to the music. So that's kind of what I was trying to do with this, but unfortunately I just don't have the hang of it yet. This is a video I made for my friend
Y'all love
Vegas.
to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No
So you can see I took heavy inspiration from this video, and you can see I like whenever there's any of those multi drum hits or like any kind of hit, like I'm syncing up hits to the song, and I'm like anytime there's like those bass hits, I'm doing like these time skips in the video, like that. And then this was bloopers. I have the music quieted down. Yep. I'm actually really proud of this video, by the way. I love this video. And you can see I heavily lean on the idea of syncing up actions in the game to hits or beats or whatever in a song. And I try to carry this over because these were made very, very soon after each other. I know this is a week apart, but I'm pretty sure this video didn't go up at the same time that I edited it. Pretty sure. Anyway, so I you can see like
I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity.
come on. Unfortunately, if you take a look between the videos, it doesn't really hold a candle to that video, unfortunately, because that video is really well done. But after that happened, I also, like, my friend Kai made a video and it was really good, and that's why I made mine. I think 44.
One enemy remaining.
So I think what happened is I wanted to create a video for my friend James, so I made this. Then Kai got inspired and he made this. And then I'm pretty sure I got inspired. No. So I think I made his James Valorant video, then I made my League video, then Kai made this video, and then I wanted to make a new video, but I couldn't make it as good as his, so I didn't make the new one. Because this is really well done.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Tyler the Creator?
Like this part right here.
Nice.
So what this is, I'm pretty sure, let me just make sure.
One enemy remaining.
So I'm pretty sure if I'm looking at it correctly, he's using the video transition where you swipe left, swipe right. Where's playback? There it is, playback speed. So if you take a look at it, yeah. So it's the pan right, and then pan right again, in time with the beat, which is really sick. Well done, Kai. So you can see pan right twice, and then pan. I think it was pan right twice, pan left. And then you do it again right there.
Nice
Yeah, it looks really sick. I don't want to play too much because I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. Wow. Might not be. Emotional damage. This is actually a funny song. I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted, so I don't want to show too much. Yeah, so as I was saying, I try to incorporate that idea into this video. It just doesn't translate very well, specifically with this clip, but I'm not sure if it just translates well with the game at all. Because I've tried this strategy before. Let me kill this guy first.
Okay, nice.
So, I think this part right here, like, from, like, I think this play is not too bad. Also funny. I don't have it. And then I think this part's actually I like quite a bit as well.
No?
You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone.
Kill him. Nice.
Oh my god.
But this part, I've tried this effect I think 2 or 3 times before. Never does it work out. So it's base hits and every alternating hit I flash black. It just never works. But I've tried it multiple times, and if I could change anything in the video, if I could change only one thing in the video, I would change this. So there's multiple reasons I would change it. Also, this is not pure black. What the hell? The first reason I would change it is it's not timed right. It's not timed right, but what I would do is instead of having it go from clip to black to clip to black, it would be a little bit longer of a clip to next clip. So what I did is, like, anytime I found myself executing a character with the last bit of my ultimate, I would use that. Because anytime I call a dash around, it looks really cool. Instead of going to black, what I would... Oh, I'm still in Minecraft. I was like, what the hell? Gotta close that really quick. Okay, that doesn't screw anything up, does it? No, it doesn't. Right? Right, okay. So anytime, instead of having it go from execution to black, it would be execution to execution to execution, just including a little bit more of the dash. So that part right there, I actually really like. That's like the big hit of the video, right? And I actually straight up stole this idea from my own video. Speaking of my own video, this is something that pisses me off. So if you go scroll down, oh wait, it shows up. Okay, so for a while, from this video to this video just wouldn't show up on my channel, and I don't know why. But this video right here, I straight up stole this clip idea, like this clip idea from this video. Because this video did well, I copied the idea over. So, like, I want to break that down a little bit. So, obviously it goes something more, and then on bass drop, I have the flash sound effect when I flash, and then the execution, which is really sick looking. And it looks pretty good, but so you can see I'm dashing as that bass hit goes, which is really sweet. But in order to get the kill on the second beat, I sped it up way too long. And I think that is something I really would like to revisit, because like it's sped up too much. I think I should slow the clip down or just skip frames a bit, because I think just having it on like 1,000 times speed is too much. But like I said, I straight up stole that idea from this video, or was it? Where did I steal it from? It was right. I saw it. Wait, right here. Here we go. I love this video. So I did the same. These two videos have like the same idea where I'm trying to sync up plays to beats. Whoa, what the hell? Why is it frozen? It's like right here. I'm invincible. Nobody gonna bring me down. Another thing, something I would change about this video, this part right here. So like after I get the cool dragon steel and the first kill, like speed this part up. This part sucks. Dun, 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 dun. I like that transition. So I'm walking up and then I have like the fade transition to when I'm walking down. I kind of like it. Here we go. So you can see I heavily lean into the idea of retiming controls. Hello, you don't you fucking insult my Akali, you bastard. And I really like this part. The only thing I hate about it is I only get 2 people here. And like if you look back on it, I'm almost certain I can get all 4 here. If I don't screw up the play. Because I get hit by the Jax stun, and then I have forced myself to use R2 back onto the Corki. So I get Corki and Anivia, but Lucian just gets to walk out for free and come back and kill me. And then I just take too much damage. Bleh. I could definitely do more there, I think. Yeah, so I think with this one specifically as well, right there where it's like having like the, I don't know what you call that sound effect, but like where it's like hitting and then coming kind of back. I think I use that effect a little too much, where I have like the screen kind of glitching out. I think I use it too much. I think it was a good use there though. The other thing I remember making this, something I didn't know what to do is on heavier hits whether I should add like a screen pump. So like right like on that one right there where it's like the kind of elongated base hit. Where is it? Right fucking right. You have like that long pause in between the bass hit in the music, so you don't like, it feels like a bigger hit because you have a longer stretch of silence. I think adding in sort of like a pump there would make it look cooler. But I've had problems with like creating pumps in videos where they just look absolutely terrible. Like, where is it? This video right here. Like adding pumps in this video just looked terrible. Come on, load. I have better internet than this, I swear. Oh, actually, I guess I'm streaming, so maybe I don't. Yeah, like this person said. Straight up facts right here. Straight up facts. The zooms in the video look terrible. It's not gonna load, is it? Whatever. Oh, something else. I'm really worried about recreating this effect right here. So this effect right here, where I kind of like, it's kind of glitchy. So this is obviously it was used with retime controls. I don't know how to recreate this. Where I go, where like it's gonna be too hard to recreate if I ever want to. There's another clip that I think it looks bad because the problem with this is the action is too spaced out. So what ends up happening is I kill Warwick, and then I think 2 people come from over here. I have to flash away, and I end up getting a double kill running back on them. But it takes too long, so you can see it like right there. I had to speed it up like by 800%. And then as I run around, I get that speed up again. I think it just looks cheap. Actually, okay, to give credit to myself, it doesn't look terrible until that last part. This looks pretty good, but then right here, I think I needed to leave a little bit more time to process the information. And then that's another part right there where I think the time skip is just a little too extreme. Because like the kill, I have it so the kill shows up when the beat hits, but I think specifically on that one, I should have showed more of the action of the kill. Because by the time the bass hits, like, you can't even see her die, you just see she's already dead by the time the time skip stops. Stone, but I'm a cannonball. I almost died to this person, which is really sad. Yeah. And the funniest thing about this clip is I know exactly what's happening here, so I'm actually scared of fighting this. Like, I straight up fucking name. Straight up scared of fighting the Vayne. So I E1 forward to catch her, and then she cancels my R1 damage, gets the stun off on me, but I'm not even touching the wall. So what I do here is I panic shroud. That's a straight up panic shroud. QW. And I really don't know if I want to continue the fight here, to be honest. So like I'm waiting for my E to be up, so I'm trying to wait last second to use my R for my E to be up. Use my R at the last second I can. E, and then I E over the wall. And I'm like, oh, I got this. Woo! So I flashed over there because my thinking is I need to kill her quick before she can react. So I flash over the wall. So I flash Q auto attack, then E. So that's quicker burst, because if I E2, when you E2 you can't Q, as you may have known because that got removed. So if I flash Q auto E, it comes out quicker than if I EQ, because if I EQ, the Q comes out after I've landed for about a second, because I'll land and then the Q will come out. So I wanted to speed it up a bit. Woo! And then realistically, the video is actually really short because it ends. I have a hella long outro. It's like almost, I think it's 30 seconds of an outro. So the video is only 2.5 minutes long, and there's a second part to this video that I meant to make. I had like the video loaded.
At the very end, I think.
Holy shit, this video is so fucking quiet. The quality sucks. Now it's gonna take 20 years to load again. Whatever. So what's the... Remember that video? What? This video sucks. Honestly, I'm gonna won't even lie to you, put no effort into that video. I put a lot of effort into this video though.
Honestly, she'd be better playing against me. I'm really bad in the Riven match.
Oh, so this always gets me. The intro of the song straight up sounds like Thriller, which is weird. What the hell? Why is my screen so dark?
Does he have Ignite?
Yeah, so I nearly die here in a Renekton versus Riven matchup, which is really lame.
Better playing against me.
But I think what happened, so I took W level 1 because we were gonna do an invade, and then what I ended up like messing up the trade level 1. She got like a full Q stack on me, and I got, you know, like a W off, and then she just runs it. I don't even know how I get the kill here and don't die.
Does he have Ignite?
Oh no, I do die, okay. But I can't believe I get the first blood. Easy. Easy. Oh, they lane swapped, that's right. Because Riven lane swapped with Jace. You know, one thing I really hate about my Renekton is I think I play a pretty good Renekton, but right here, so I EQ W. I should have auto W'd here, and then I was going to auto E here, but I cancelled my auto attack and I just E'd.
Nice job, dude.
That's probably my favorite thing I've ever done, ever editing a video, was this specific spot where I get the slide. So it's an effect. It's a retime control effect. We have like a speed up, then a slowdown back to normal, and you get like that smooth swoop. and I don't know how exactly to replicate it. So like you can see, it's normal speed, and then it speeds up, and then it slows down, and then it's hit. I love it. I love that so much. Oh, and then something I really hate about this video is I die here. I should have just cut off the clip. Oh no 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 no! I walked back in. Yeah, this part right here again. I like critique. I walked back in. But so I E W here, but when I E, I meant to auto attack Q. I just straight up Q. Okay, well again, flash tag, flash force. I don't have enough attack speed because I think I took double adaptive force and tenacity and no attack speed, so that kind of threw me off.
Can somebody help me? Jesus Christ.
Take it.
I don't understand how I didn't take turret aggro here. So he's tanking, right? And then I W him. Like I stun him. That's the first damage that comes out. You know what? It's because at this point the tower just lost its aggro, and the first thing that hits is either the Viego's like auto / W or his red buff burn, so that's how he ended up tanking.
Oh no,
sense.
Ethan was tanking somehow. And Ethan gets out because he's ribbon shield.
So I think if I wait a second to W, maybe.
Okay, it's my tanking done. Go.
I'm lowering it, I'm not
Nerd.
Oh shit, good job.
If flash or dodged every one of my top ones.
I think I failed this as well. I'm pretty sure I cancelled an auto attack. So I flash E, Prowler's Claw, and my thought process here was if I ult flash, I think I ult flashed. My thought process here is they can't see me yet. They can see me about now, so I have to be really quick to combo. So I ulted kind of out of vision, flash E, Prowler's Claw, animation, and then the W to lockdown, and then E. So this was back when Zarya was like the most OP champion in the game before she was nerfed for the first time. This was before her first nerf, I think. So she was, and this Zarya was actually really ahead, pretty sure. So like I wanted to just kill her quickest out. I don't know. I thought I played a really good game here, and I thought it looked cool. And then I showed my video off, and people didn't like it. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was pretty good.
No, it's not my build.
Oh no, you don't get mono meter.
I think.
Also,
Was it this part right here?
honestly, I'm not afraid of him.
I would be.
I sound depressed as hell.
I'm afraid of him.
Alright, good luck.
IO's right here. So this is, I tried adding screen pumps in this video to time in with bass hits in the song. No, not this part.
Well,
Yeah, I think it doesn't look. I think I used more at one point.
You know what? I'm 2-1 and 3.
Do I use more here? Dude, come on. I'm going back in a video. How are you going to take longer to load if you've already loaded farther into the video? This is bullshit. Whatever. Where is it? I don't remember much about this one.
Victory screech!
Oh no, it was this video I shared with people and they didn't like it. They were like, oh, this is really mediocre Renekton game. Like, I think someone was like, oh, this is like, I don't understand why you would edit like all these base hits and stuff for very mediocre gameplay. I was like, what? That confused me because one, I didn't have any better plays to put in, but two, also like, if the kill is like, it's a kill's a kill, but like, if it's a, even if it's like a, like it's a, yeah, it's a pretty standard Renekton play, but like, Renekton doesn't have much in the ways of like special kills. I'm like, I don't know, why if the kill itself was already mediocre, why wouldn't I want to spice it up? Was kind of like the thinking I had. Also, what am I saying in chat? Oh, all right, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's boring as hell. I don't know why I included that. I suck so bad. That's actually a really cool animation to get stuck in right here. I'm sick with it. Oh! I canceled an auto attack. Oh! Ew, I don't like that. I think, first off, it was mistimed, and I think I zoomed in too much. Yeah, mistimed and too much zoom. I think also in this spot, zooming in was the wrong move. Also, this is a long flash to make. Damn. I think zooming in as the flash happens was the wrong idea. I think if I zoom in like right now, it's better. But I think it's like I zoomed in on the exact frame of flash. That's so unfortunate for that, which I think looks bad. I canceled an auto attack there too. I think that's a pretty sick flash. I kind of get what they're saying now. Like, I see some of like the plays and I'm like, ugh, why include that at all? But like, that's a good flash. So like, you see the W, the pre-W activation, and then the flash. It's like, it's the input buffer of the stun W that gets her through the flash. Cause she flashed it. She flashed like, basically like you can see almost the exact frame. I think one to 2 frames after I flash is when she flashes, and if I don't buffer that stun, she doesn't get away. Like that's a near perfect flash. But if I like, she should have flashed when she heard my W activate, because otherwise I get the stun off, and that's just very pretty. That's just a very good stun. Because like it kind of looks like a bad flash from her, but you gotta realize like I flash here, and then she flashes like 2 frames after me and still gets stunned because I buffered. I totally took the kill from Lee there because I earned it. Does he get an assist? I think he gets an assist, he's fine. I think zooming in there is also a bad idea. Dude, I don't auto W there either. I suck. Like so I think I E-ignite and then I should have autoed, but I definitely just E-ignite W'd. Cringe. Victor's stun is so annoying.
Oh no, I'm half health. I look submissive and breedable. He's submissive and breedable.
You know, actually, I flashed in here because Victor Q gives him a shield, so he Qs there, and the reason I flash in is I don't want the shield from his Q to dissipate. Now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't make sense. So obviously Renekton's Fury Empowered W breaks shields, but like, if his shield was gonna expire, it was gonna deal the damage anyway, so why not just wait? It looks cool.
I look submissive and breedable. He's submissive and breedable in me.
You're good. You're trying to walk him back into me.
Oh shoot, my
Kite to
TC
me,
ran
kite
out.
to me, kite to me.
Unbeatable.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there are quite a few moments in here that are pretty lame, but there's some interesting parts. Not the worst, I think. Jesus. Trying to find it. One of these videos, I can't remember where. I think it might have, wasn't, which one was it? One, I can't remember where I started using DaVinci, but I do remember using DaVinci. You know, the craziest thing is, like, you see all these videos here. Oh, so one of the things that, like, remember, like, when I said, like, I got inspiration and then I kind of, it dissipates. So you can see that here. So these videos right here, I had a really big inspiration for this one, really big inspiration for this one, and then this one sort of peters out. This one peters out, and then I think this one's sucks as well, and then this one might be better. And then there's a very big break in between these three videos. This one sucks, or sorry, this one sucks, and then this one is really good. This one sucks. This one sucks. This one is obviously just like a very short clip. This one really sucks. Like these ones are very low effort. This one was a lot of effort. It was like I had to redo it like 5 times. These ones are all good. Uh, this one was good. This one came out pretty well. This was good. This one low effort, obviously. All the shorts one. This one is just 30 minutes of me playing Genshin, and then this one's full. And then you see like after a couple good videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like all the Clash videos are all unedited basically. And then this one this one was a teaser for this video, and then this video was edited. This one was edited. This one was edited. These ones were edited. This one's edited. Then this one wasn't. This one just sucked. I edited it, but I edited this video, but it sucked. This video could have been better, but it was pretty decent. This one sucked. This video, this is one of my favorite videos, the jungle pike video, and then the pike video against the bard was really sick. So I think these videos, this one was good, but I don't remember. This one was theirs, right? This one, no, this one wasn't that good. I lied. Then my Kali Penta, and then this one was good, and then this one was good, and then these three videos were terrible. These videos were good. So it's kind of weird because some of these weren't released in time. Like this video should have been back here. This one was from preseason, I think. This one's from preseason. This was all from preseason. But then like these videos came out at the same time. This video sucks. This video sucks. This video sucks. This video sucks. This video is really good. These two are decent. This one this one's okay, but I think I should have split it up into 2 videos. This one sucks. This one sucks. This one's okay. And then these are all shorts. This one's not that great. This video, I really like the hide and seek video. The muck video is cool. This one's good. This one's okay. I really like next one. I gotta make more videos on this. And then I think I got banned here. Because then it's Overwatch with Widow stepping on me. And a bunch of paladins. And then it takes 2. This video was sweet. And then I came back. I made this video, which is where we ended up playing against the Army Ranger. That one, I tried to make this video really good. It ended up really bad. I think my Canadian Customs video ended up really bad, and then I made some clips afterwards. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of just straight gameplay with no edits, which sucked. Then 3 short videos, then a short video, and then 2 like mini edits from like a year ago, and then 1, 2 more just straight up like full gameplay videos. I have more, but I privated them because they suck. And whatever this is, some of these are good. And then all my stream VODs, I gotta edit those stream VODs, but I probably won't do it. So then, like after all the streaming of Minecraft and some of League, I get my then perish video, which this was I think this video was the first video I did after I updated DaVinci, and it was really good. Then I made this video, which I meant to make like with this one, so this video was 4 months too late. Then this video, which did very well, and I played Minecraft. This video ended up like shit, but this is where I started making like all my thumbnails be really. I tried to make my starting from this video. I tried to make all my videos kind of meme-ish. So like the "Awoe then perish" meme from like the "Hello Obama" art like meme. I can show off. It's from this text chain basically. Like I made an Akali version of this text chain. And then Canadian Customs the game plan. I spent so long on this one. So this is I really liked this movie when I was a kid. And it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the game plan. So I took this like splash art and I copied it with Renekton as The Rock. Sorry, as with Malphite as The Rock, because Rock. Then the enemy team Diana, Sivir, Darius, and Yas. And then I have this is just I don't even know where I know where it came from, but I don't know where it came from. So this meme, I don't know why, I just had this meme in the back of my head, and I wanted to make like a thumbnail on it. So this thumbnail, it's literally just the exact meme, just stretched out, basically. And then this one was kind of sucky. Then I made this thumbnail, which I really like. This is a fan art I took from Reddit. Then I made Kaisa super, and the way I made the Kaisa video was the Superman comics splash art. Where is it? This one. Where is it? This one. I used this one as inspiration. So I just like copied. Can I open the image? Whoa, that's not right. No, I can't. But I made like, you see the Amazing New Adventures. I literally copied like every portion as if it was a comic, and I even tried to make like the action lines behind it, which I really liked it. 80 Nevermore, Kryptonite. Ha. And then Basuo. That I made that because I don't remember how long ago, I think it was a couple years ago, where like there's just a meme trend of replacing everything with B. It's like, what? Why am I on Bing? Ew. So you would just like replace everything with B, basically, like this. Stuff like this, like the Bool Brab, but Kabak. Yeah, stuff like that. That was the idea. And then Zerial. So this video sucks because I ended up including a little bit too much, but I was so hyped for Zeri's release that I actually made a new league. I made a new email so I could make a new league account to get the name Zeri Allen. I didn't get the name Zeri Allen because I was like a day late, so I ended up naming This Is Zeri Allen because Zeri Allen sounds like Barry Allen, and Barry Allen is the name of the Flash. The Flash is like his civil persona. The the name of the person who plays the Flash is the Flash's alter ego is Barry Allen, and Zeri's really fast, so I wanted to make it Barry Allen. Obviously, this is just the Flash poster as well. if you look up the Flash, ooh, actually, this is literally exactly what I searched up to make the thumbnail. This one. I used this exact. This is the exact like image I used to make the thumbnail, just cropped a little bit, and then Zeri's face over it. Don't know what the hell this is.
What's the matter?
Beans. Well, I do know what it is, but like I don't know why I used it. Cock diff. So there's a the the lore behind that is there's like this thing. In Super Smash Bros, there's this character called I don't know what his name is, but you can spam like things, right? So he has so he has two voice lines. One is like hands off my something, and then one that's just caw. So it sounds like hands off my cock.
Hands off my cock.
Like that. And one of my friends is like obsessed with the thing, and then we just started saying like cock diff. Someone said like sex diff, and then someone's like cock diff, and then we kind of devolved into laughing over that for a bunch of for how long. So I just made that, and then in order to make it not seem like I was just saying cock, there's two things that can be used as cock. One of them is a genital, and one of them is house cocking. So I took an image of cock, this exact image of cock, whatever you want to call it, and I put Crime City Akali over it because this was the game I was making, Crime City Akali. Then this greetings meme, I just amoeba. Actually, I think it's a silkworm. Well, I know it's a silkworm. This one. I saw this like 2 months before I made the video. I thought it would make a good thumbnail because it just looks hideous, and it's just the exact thing. And then I had to add some green to the side. I don't remember where this video came from, so it got that. Then this video, stay out of top lane, so stay out of the basement goose bumps. Yeah, I made the thumbnail is based off this book. So I took this book and I recreated it with Akali, and I think it turned out pretty well. I like it. And then my Zeri video where where it's just me dying on Zeri, I took Zeri, and what I did is in GIMP, GIMP is like free Photoshop kind of, I just recolored her hair to be like rainbow, like a clown. And I really wish I could show it off. Might be able to. 1 second. If I do this, so I don't. What? Hello? Hello? Oh, duh. So if I do this, and then I do this, so I don't accidentally show off anything that shouldn't be showed off. Do I have the thumbnail? My hard drive isn't plugged in. Of course my hard drive isn't plugged in, because it's malfunctioning, because my hard drive is dying, because it's old and I misuse it, because I'm a bad technology owner. Right. Can I open it without it crashing my computer is the question. Oh, it's not even showing up. God damn it. Oh my god. Okay, so I can show off this problem. So this is how I know my hard drive is dying. So right now it's plugged in, but it doesn't show up here. And if I unplug it, it briefly flashes that it shows up, and then if I plug it back in, you can hear it connect, it flashes again, and then no hard drive shows up. The only way I found to make it show up is, oh god, manage. You have to click on this manage thing right here, and then you go to disk management. Yeah, you have to go into this thing. Wait for it. It takes hella long to load as well. Like Yeah, there we go. And then right here you can see this is the hard drive that's not showing up. So I have to like, I have to remap it, I think. How do I map it again? Change drive letter. So just make sure that doesn't show up like this. There we go. See, I reload it, and because I've opened this, it shows up. But this isn't. It takes a second. It takes hella long to load. Because if I try to click on it, it's not loaded in properly, and it's gonna take a while, and it takes me too long to find any files that I want to. It's really annoying. So I need a new hard drive because what I should do is upgrade my actual computer, like the internal storage. I should get more storage in the PC itself instead of just getting a new external hard drive because I don't need the hard drive. I don't need to carry the hard drive with me because I don't travel and I don't need to I don't have multiple computers that I really need to share files with. So like the smarter option would be to just upgrade the actual storage because I only have 460 gigs on my hard drive and I need more storage. But the easy solution would be to just buy another external hard drive. I'm not sure which is cheaper actually. I just realized I probably shouldn't be streaming under the Minecraft category anymore, but who cares? I don't even watch it anyway. Takes so long. See, what's loading right now is just the disk. Like I'm just trying to load up to get into the to drive itself. Like all this time loading is me trying to get into the drive. And that's how long. Ah, my laundry! I forgot about it. How long ago did I put it in? I put my laundry in like 3 hours ago. Ugh! God damn it. It's gonna be so gross. There we go. Okay. So, and here's the thing. The drive has actually now opened. There we go, and it's finished. We're just gonna close hidden items really quick. You saw nothing. See, it takes, and then even just hiding things, it takes hella long to like. So I'm gonna try to open a folder, and it's gonna take a while. See, it almost crashed everything trying to open another subfolder in my inside the hard drive, and then it's loading everything up. So the Verzeri video is January. I just realized I don't have a March folder, do I? Oh no, I do. Okay, I did make a video during March. April? I have to make a video during April just for my own sanity so I can have a folder. And then see it's taking so long to load. Then I think was this video during March? No, it was during February. February, there you are. So please don't crash. Ugh. There we go. Circus, here it is. There we go, open the file. And just wait for it to load. This is why I have not edited a video in quite some time. Because it takes, I had to figure out how to actually get the hard drive to work again, because for a long time it just, like I couldn't find it, right? But also if I try to transfer a video, like if I try to transfer a file from my hard drive to not my hard drive, it takes, like, it took me 2 hours to move videos. Like, anyway, this is what I was trying to show off was this thumbnail. It's a picture of like a big top tent, and then Zeri, with literally what I did is I went into GIMP. Actually, I can show the exact file. Circus. Come on, come on. Don't you dare crash. You've never once crashed before in your life. Don't you crash now. Don't be this person. There we go. So this is how I did it. Oh no, I deleted it, didn't I? Wait, did I? Is this it? Try opening this. Come on. What's going on? When my... There we go. Okay, so this is how I did it. So what I did was I took Zeri's splash art and then I cut out her head. So like this boxer here, I cut out her head and then I just recolored it to be like clown. So I would like do this. This is basically how I do it. Take this, copy it, paste it, put it on a layer, delete the background so I can mess with stuff. Oh wait, I did it on the wrong layer, hold up. So bad. There we go. To new layer. This. Honestly, half the time I spend more time on the thumbnail than the actual video. It's like I would literally do this and then I would get like my color palette and then I literally like I would trace the lines of the hair, I'm pretty sure. It's like if you zoom in and you can see like the line here. The line, yeah, I followed the hairlines as best I could. So I'd do like this. Wrong layer. So do like this and follow the hairline. And then if I was a better person, I would have smudged it. Why isn't it smudging? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. So if you smudge something, you can create a more natural sort of border. So instead of like straight yellow, you can get partial opacity, but it's too much work and I'm not doing it. Well, I didn't do it. So that's the thumbnail. Okay. Alright. Then what else did I do? My scallop video is doing very well. 600 views. For me, that is my second most, wait, third most. I think it's my third most viewed video. And it's not a bad video. I didn't put as much effort into it as like my last Akali video. I think that one ended up with more effort, but I don't think it came out as well. Because this one is just like what I was talking about a long time ago with sort of like you have completely fully edited videos on one side versus not edited at all. This is like a really healthy mix of in the middle. Because I have a good mix of like plays versus talking and like just conversations between people. So I think this video did really well. I'm glad it hit 600 views, and we'll see if it ever gets to 1,000. Jack, hey, just don't lick my pillow, you weirdo. But I think I'm done streaming for now because I really want to edit a video. I also really want to play some leagues. I'll do one of those. Well, time for you to eat. It's only 5:30. You're gonna eat till 6, buddy. Thank you for watching. And just remember, this is vital information that the Clintons don't want you to know. Wisconsin